usual, and we are going to dive right into it. Let's do some new music of the week. And as
Please.
usual, I can't just find one song that I really want to listen to on the show. And it gets complicated because I don't want to like push one out to the next week because I know something's probably going to come out between this week and next week, and then I'm going to forget about one. I got two pretty good ones this week. So Killswitch Engage put out a
Ooh.
couple of new songs, some heavier, some not as heavy. All of it's pretty good though. And then A Day to Remember actually put out some new music as well. So if you have to choose one. If not, let's play both.
Well, let me just say this. Killswitch, I am incredibly sorry, but please play the A Day to Remember because I did not know. I've been in quarantine for the last 7 days, so I need to know what the new A Day to Remember is. I didn't know this was a thing.
Okay. Song is called LeBron if you want to pull it up.
LeBron?
Yes, sir.
I don't like it.
All right, we'll
Is
see if
it
you like the song or not.
all right, hold up. Is it heavy for A Day to
Uh,
Remember anyway?
I don't think so. Not well, actually, I haven't heard the whole song. I've only heard the
All right.
first beat, like the beginning of it.
Maybe we'll do both because I love Killswitch too. And
I think you're gonna like
we gotta
Killswitch.
give them their respect. LeBron, huh?
Wait,
Damn.
hang on a second. This is showing. Why is it showing 2024? Okay, the single came out in 2024, but the album comes out March of this year.
Who?
A Day to Remember.
Is that old?
So they have four singles out on that's on this album.
LeBron official audio came out 3 days ago.
Oh, okay. Well, Apple Music, you're killing me
And
here.
all your regular YouTube reaction people have reacted to it, and they're only like 2 days old.
Okay.
Is A Day to Remember actually heavy again? Don't say actually, you fuck. Fucking A Day to Remember is not making sense. Shut up. All right, here we go.
I did pull up this video a while ago though, and I was looking at some of the comments, and a lot of
Whose?
people of A Day to Remember on this song, comments that people were
Yeah.
saying, and a lot of people were like, "This is the A Day to Remember I fell in love with years ago," and all these
Okay.
kinds of things. So,
Let me just be very clear. A Day to Remember is one of my favorite bands and will likely go down as in my top five. Bands, not artists, but
right,
bands.
right.
I love all A Day to Remember. I love pop punk A Day to Remember. I love heavy A Day to Remember. I love sappy A Day to Remember. I love slow A Day to Remember. I love acoustic A Day to Remember. I love it all. Now there are songs that I don't like, sure, but most of it I like. So let's get into it. It's called
And
I'm
I do have to,
curious about the title,
I
but
do have to say, because I have said this before in the past, this isn't a band that I've really given that much attention to. I
dude, that
needed
makes me
to,
so
I
upset
just
because you're
haven't done it.
so emo.
I know. I know. I've needed to. I
This
just
was
haven't done
our
it.
band, dude.
Yeah. It was a lot of people's
2009,
band.
2010. This like Downfall of Us All was it's a monumental it's not forget about monumental record. It's a moment in time, dude. For me, and I think a lot of people would agree with this. And I think honestly, if you look back in the history, like their history and the history of like heavier, I'm using air quotes there, heavier music to come out, they owned a moment in time. They really did. They like stopped time and they said, "Nope, this is the way things are right now."
Hmm. Okay.
That's just me. Anyway, let's it's called LeBron. I hate the title, but here we go. Very 90s grunge. Love it so far.
If it ain't one thing, well, goddamn, it's another. For every shot you make, they judge you on all the others. So you can never understand what I do for real, you only do for pretend. It's true, you'll see me long gone. I'm hoping at the top for my city and run like it's 2016 and I'm LeBron. How many rings I need for you to say I'm the one?
Do you hear that? Like it's 2016 and I'm LeBron.
Uh-huh.
How dare them? But cool.
Can I say something that's gonna probably piss you off right now?
Please.
I do like this. However, this could be Fall Out Boy. This could be a Fall Out Boy song, period.
I want you to know right now.
I
You
know
need
you're gonna hate
to
this.
take a lap.
You have to agree with that,
No, I will never. I can't.
dude. That song, this song specifically, I can't say this to anything else that they put out, but I
It's a
can say
pop
this song
punk song.
specifically.
It's a pop punk song.
Even the sound sounds like Fall Out Boy.
But they are a pop punk
That's sure.
with breakdowns. Pop punk with breakdowns.
Okay.
2:46 is a good song time, by the way. Love that. Can't be mad at that.
All you half-ass critics who have the day you deserve. There's a big damn difference between something given, something earned. So you can never understand what I do for real, you only do for pretend. It's true, you're sealing a mountain God. When homing down the top from a city and run, like it's 2016 and I'm the one. How many rings I need for you'll say I'm the one, the one, the one. If you're looking for mercy, there's something I can't get. 'Cause it's not worth winning if you can't win. Holding down the top from a city and run, like it's 2016 and I'm the one. How many rings I need for you'll say I'm the one, the one, the one. I'm the one. We're out here on the stage, everybody can see. It's us against the world, just my brothers and me. Nothing more that I can say to make you believe. So fuck what you think.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I could see the Fall Out Boy compare like that riff though is grungy to me. Dun, 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 dun.
It is.
Very
Especially in the
grunge
very
to me.
beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's not my favorite. I like it. I wonder if they're gonna get a cease and desist from good old LBJ.
Can you for?
Probably not. No, I don't know.
I'm being
Maybe.
serious though. Can you? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. That's a cool song, man. I it makes me excited for other stuff from them.
Like I said, they've got. Have you heard any of the other songs they put out? Because there's 4 other songs on this album.
That are out?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Well, maybe that's what the reactions are to. It's like, are they heavy again? I'm like, you said that when Miracle came out. What are you talking about?
And I guess maybe this is going to be a. They're
Well,
gonna put out more
Feedback
albums
came
off
out
of
like a
this.
while ago. Is that going to be on the album?
Yeah. Feedback, Make It Make Sense, LeBron, and Miracle.
Oh, Jesus
I don't know
Christ.
what's going
Miracle
on.
came out so long ago.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Make
They're
it
on-
make sense. All right, so I haven't heard this. You want to do that one?
Are they on? Are they on a label?
They're on Fueled by Ramen.
That's an actual label.
It's Fall Out
Weird.
Boy's label.
Oh no shit.
Pete Wentz's label, yeah.
Interesting.
If I'm not mistaken. It used to be. He might have cashed the fuck out after Paramore. Because I would have. But let's do this one. Make It Make Sense.
This is also they're saying this is called Big Ol' Album Volume 1. So I'm wondering if they're gonna. I mean, they must have a lot of songs they're sitting on right now, maybe
I'm sure.
because there's
Well,
12.
dude, Miracle
they're
came
showing
out
12
so
on this.
long ago. And Miracle's great, dude. That I love. Dude, I've wore the fuck out of that song. I just kind of thought, I mean, maybe I thought that would be on a record, but it came out so long ago. I was like, I guess they just put out a single. But all right, so here's Make It Make Sense.
Well, what the hell? Yeah, you're right, dude. YouTube is showing that Miracle came out 2 years ago.
Oh, dude, it came out so long ago.
So it
I've
just
had that.
they just came out as a single and now they're just putting it on a record because they haven't put a record in that long.
I don't know. I mean, I've listened to Miracle once a week forever.
Really?
I love that song. Yeah, I love that song.
I'll listen to it for sure. I also like these music videos. These are pretty cool. They're just
You
changing.
haven't heard Miracle yet?
I don't. If I had, I.
Okay, we're gonna play this whole song. We're not gonna play this whole song. And dude,
Okay.
come on,
All right.
dude, come on, man.
I told you, man. This is the band that I just
Stop
never-
doing that. Don't do that anymore. Okay.
Okay.
Don't let A Day to Remember be that band anymore. Here we go.
Okay. All right.
You fucking got it.
Oh shit. Completely different than the last song.
There was
That's
a
why I love
lot of
them.
there's a lot of stuff in there, man. That started out kind of like a hip hoppy beat in the beginning, and then
Yeah, completely
get
different.
into electronic and
It's
crazy.
really why I like them because they have the ability to do that. Now, I think one of the things that has made them become so wildly popular, or at least have their built-in fan base, and they're one of those bands where I was like, this band's gonna blow up. They're gonna be top 40. And it was after the song. I remember. You remember we went on that float trip and I played you the song "Rescue Me" they did with Marshmello.
Probably that was a long time ago.
You didn't take notes. You didn't start listening to them, so clearly
No,
not.
not while I was getting
Yeah,
hammered on the float
but
trip. I was not.
you weren't even hammered. You were sober. But back at that time, I was like, this band's gonna blow up and be pop stars. They're gonna be top 40. But what they had the ability to do was do a song like that, and then do all of the other things they're good at, which is the pop punk, metal, metalcore, whatever the case may be. Which is really why I like them, man. I think their roots are a heavier pop punk band, but they've always had the ability. I remember. Have you heard these? Have you heard the song "End of Me" by them? So okay, so that's from the album Common Courtesy. It came out in 2000 whatever 15, 14, 15. But anyway, they were playing like I want to say like the AP Awards or like some sort of metal awards or something like that. And they played that song and I had not heard it yet. But I saw the performance on YouTube and I was like, is this a cover song? Like I was hearing it and the way he was singing and the way the music sounded, I was like, no, it's not a cover. I'm like, is this, they wrote this? I was like, dude, these dudes have the ability to just go all over the board when it comes to songwriting and new sounds and doing sounds that they haven't done before, so on and so forth. So anyway,
Is
uh,
you mentioned Marshmallow. Is he still like relevant? I don't think I've heard that name in a long time.
you know what? That's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, I've seen his name on some stuff lately, but I haven't really done the research though.
Gotcha.
But let's get through more of this, and then I want to play. Yeah, you haven't heard Miracle? It's so insane. Jesus Christ.
But it's never enough. Make it make sense, make it make sense. Why do we wait when we can't rewind? Put it in place and we're out of time. You ain't gotta say, but I gotta know why. Make it make sense, make it make sense. I don't wanna. Why do I always take the high road? You can't shut your mouth. So let's
I like that,
Kind of Hollywood Undead too.
dude.
You hear it too. Come on now.
No, I don't. I don't
You
hear that
do.
at all.
I believe
No,
you do.
don't.
I believe you
No.
do.
No,
I
you're
believe-
not gonna get me to admit that. No disrespect to Hollywood Undead, because
But I also on the Miracle thing, I kind of blame you too because we've been doing this podcast for longer than 2 years. So the fact that I haven't heard it kind of lies on you too.
that is on me. That's totally on me. That should have been yeah, totally. I agree.
Good.
Dude, this song rips, dude. It is fucking you will like this song. See, now when I heard this, I was like, whoa, is the next record gonna be like this? Because that fucking rules.
I really like this.
But then I hear the next two songs, I'm like, okay, they're being a day to remember. They're mixing it up. They're not gonna, and that's the thing I love about them is they haven't really been known to do like repeat the same thing over and over because they could have. After Downfall of Us All, they really could have just repeated that record and been pretty successful. And they've caught some shit. I mean, their record "You're Welcome," which I love. It came out in, I don't know, 2020, 2021, whatever it was. It got shat on. I love it, dude. I fucking think it's awesome. I love it. I think it's good. And it got shit on a lot. And I think people are like, they're just trying to be poppy. They don't know who they are anymore. And I'm like, no, no. I think that's always been a day to remember. They've been able to change it up. The problem is in 2010, when Downfall of Us All came out, if you changed it up, there wasn't 2000. So look at social media in 2010 versus 2020.
Yeah.
You got 10 years of people talking shit, new platforms. You know what I mean?
Yep.
If they change something up in 2010, if they do something different, the word does not spread as much as it does in 2020 and beyond, right?
Hmm.
But I think that's always been them, and I think that's always been what they do well. So you like this, so I'm going to keep playing. I'll shut up. I think I used this example. We listened to Papa Roach like 2 weeks ago, the new Papa Roach. I
Yeah.
said, yeah, I bet you they open with this song. A Day to Remember opened with this song at shows after
Oh,
they
really?
after they released. Yeah, yeah. And goddamn it, I was like, I think it's just a single. Like it's not going to be on a record, right? Here we go. So I was like, but
Prove
it's a
you wrong.
good opening song though, right? Like it
Yeah,
rips.
if you're putting out a single that rips like this, dude, hell yeah, use that as your opener. Get the crowd fired up
Yeah.
immediately. And I'm assuming
I
this
mean,
is
they could
another one
open
of
with
those
anything, to
bands
be
that
honest, but
that's what I was gonna say. I'm assuming this is another one of those bands that has a big enough catalog that they're not gonna
I
be
mean,
reaching for songs.
they've become such a fan sort of like a fan band, to be honest with you. I know that sounds weird, but like it's not like I'm trying to think of like a compare like a Slipknot, for instance, where it's like, yeah, Slipknot has rabid fans, but you know, I feel like with some bands like a Slipknot or like say like a Tool or say like I don't know, and comparing A Day to Remember to these bands might be stupid, but like a Metallica, like you have rabid fans, but there's an artistic integrity to what they do where it's like we expect certain things out of them. But A Day to Remember could open up with their cover of Kelly Clarkson and people would love it.
Yeah,
Like their fans would love, like if you went there to see A Day to Remember, even if it's at a festival, you would love it. It would make sense to you that they
yeah,
did that. So I don't know.
it's good shit. Again, I blame you for me not knowing that.
All right, look it up now, fucker. Look seriously, look up the album Common Courtesy, look up the like dude. And there are so many times like that song, when I heard that song, I kind of said the same thing I did like when I heard the song Violence by them, which was that again that was like 2013, whatever it was. And I just remember going to someone, I was like, "How are they doing this? How are they getting heavier but still being catchy?" Like it's good. It's good shit, man. They're good. We totally disrespected Killswitch. Let's
Well,
do a
because
snippet. Let's do a snippet of New Killswitch.
do the song I Believe.
I
By
believe. Okay,
Killswitch.
you
Yeah.
already listened to it.
Yes,
Okay, you like it.
I do.
Now, what do you know of Killswitch?
Mainly just the main songs,
The main ones.
the big
Okay,
hits. Yeah.
yeah. So wait, you haven't listened to the End of
I'm
Heartache
not.
front to back?
I'm not. I may have a different opinion now, but I know that back when I used to actually put some time into Kill Switch, like the really really heavy stuff wasn't my cup of tea.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem too. Is you go from original singer, change singers, go
Yep.
back to the original singer. Which I don't mind because I like them, but it makes it difficult for the casual sort of Kill Switch, observer. Like, oh, I've heard some of their stuff. It makes it hard to keep up with. I will
Yeah.
say that. And that's just me speaking honestly about like,
So
you know,
is this one of those bands that like I'm a fan of that band with one singer, but not really another? Like, do you think there's a lot of people split down the middle?
um, maybe it might have done that to them. I mean, I like both singers. I like Howard, the previous singer, better.
Yeah.
Jesse, the current singer, who also was the original. That's how I discovered that band. I like him as well. I did like Howard better, but
Howard does Light the Torch, right? And then
yeah, yeah,
he does some solo stuff too, I think, right?
he does. But he he was on the biggest Kill Switch record. No record they put out will be as big as the one he was on, which
Yeah.
is The End of Heartache. And you know, again, that was like a moment in time thing. It really was. Like it opened doors for metalcore and for like hardcore bands and metal bands in a way that, and I'll talk to like a buddy of mine thinks they're corny, and I'm like, okay, you also listen to obnoxious shit on a regular basis. So I understand that. I get that. But what I do want you to admit to me is that, okay, that's good though. If you're not you and not this obnoxious fucking metal guy, that's pretty fucking good, right? He won't admit it, but
What was the other big songs off of the End of Heartache?
Rose of Sharon,
That's not what I'm thinking of. There was another big one. I think it was off that same record that I really liked, but I can't think of what it was called.
well, there's End of Heartache, there's Rose of Sharon. Those are the two biggest ones. I don't know which other one you would have like heard casually.
No, that's what
When
I'm.
Darkness Falls.
No,
No. I mean the
I'll, I'll,
really
I'll keep,
those
I'll keep looking while you're.
A Bid Farewell. That's like
Yeah.
the opening track. That one did pretty decent for not being a single.
Maybe it wasn't off of this album then.
Probably wasn't. You're probably thinking of something else. You thinking of My Last Serenade?
I don't know.
Well, let's listen to the new one. I Believe is what it's called, right? Okay.
Yep.
Let's give them their due. Since we chose this came out 4 weeks ago. I'm
I
curious.
don't think I'm thinking. I mean, I know it's a cover. I don't think I'm thinking of Holy Diver. I know it. Oh,
they did
Arms
do
of
Holy
Sorrow.
Diver.
The Arms of
Arms
Sorrow.
of Sorrow.
That's the
So
one.
Arms of Sorrow was the record after End of Heartache.
Yeah.
Still with
Yeah.
Howard, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a little more radio rocky with that. Not good enough to be radio rock, but yeah, I could see that. I could see why you would like that song.
Right.
Yeah, totally. But do your research, fucker.
Yeah.
Classic Kill Switch riff.
Covering the truth inside us, giving in to spite. Self-inflicted paranoia, hindering our sight. Lose track of what used to drive you, to make you feel alive.
So this dude stopped being in Kill Switch because he basically said like I didn't have a voice anymore. Like he was like all the years of like touring, being in like because like when they first started touring, you go to clubs and people would smoke in there, like being at smoky clubs, just everything that would destroy my voice. And he thought he couldn't really do it anymore, but he was wrong. This is interesting.
Did he do any other bands in between? Like when
He
he
did.
left? He
Yeah,
did?
yeah. Yeah. Not soon after, but after. Yeah.
Of yourself that gave you the willingness to fight. Some people will say it's part of life. I choose to refuse to let it slide.
But it was interesting. He left at the worst time because the band really was blowing up, like in the underground. And they actually they filmed a music video and redid the vocals with Howard on the vocals for one of the songs on the record that he was the vocalist on. And it took off. Like people were
Really?
like, oh yeah, this is the band now. One of the better songs of the record too. So yeah, and that's what kind of leads me to believe like, yeah, he truly did feel like he couldn't do it anymore. If that was the case, because they really did, like as soon as he departed, they got Howard, and it was like, phew, off to the races.
So do you think it was because of Howard, or you think it was just the
No,
time?
I think he genuinely. I mean, what his reasons were, we won't never know. He knows those,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, he left, and it just took off. Had he stayed, I mean, if he didn't have a voice, you don't have a voice. But had he stayed, might have been. Do they write the End of Heartache with him? Who knows?
Right.
Who knows? But
I'm trying to think of other bands that kind of had the same situation. Was like Asking Alexandria, were they big before the singer had left?
oh, huge,
They were huge before he left, right?
Oh,
And then
huge.
did they keep that momentum after he left?
No,
No.
no,
Okay.
no. I don't think so.
Gotcha.
No, they had peaked and that dude left, and the dude that replaced him was good. And I saw them live at the pageant. It was really good. But no, I don't think so. There, you just said that, and who was I thinking of? Chiodos is another one.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Um, Fucking great record they put out with that other singer. Unbelievable record, but for whatever reason, well, I know why. It didn't. Dude, I don't think he was a pedo like the original singer. He didn't prey on fucking 13-year-old girls, but we don't have to cut that. But yeah, anyway, back to music.
Finding faith in these dark times, keeping hope alive. I believe.
By the way, the drummer is from Missouri somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know where. I remember seeing him at Mid Rivers Mall one time,
Okay.
believe it or not.
There's hope for better days. I believe we will conquer what we face. Discovering the faith inside us, save us from despair.
This is very old school metal-ish,
Yeah.
a little less metalcore so far.
And that's what the good things that I've heard about this so far is people saying that they sound like original, like old school Killswitch.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't know
I'm
if
getting
this was,
I'm getting a more
I don't
sort
know
of
if this was the specific song they were talking about, or because there's two songs that have come out for this record. So,
yeah.
but the
Okay.
other one's much heavier.
No matter what this world will tell you, do not live in fear. Learn to let the light guide you. Let go of the pain. You can't kill the passion in me. Find it, passion with me. I believe there is hope for better days. I believe we will conquer what we face. Come on,
Love those harmonies.
and we'll get our way. Come on,
Hell yeah.
I won't be led astray.
Oh yeah. That's Killswitch.
Do you believe there's something giving you your strength? When you finally stop at nothing, it's in every word you say. So keep the fight. Keep the fight.
Not a bad music video either, man.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's not bad.
I won't be led astray. And nothing will stand in my way.
Dueling guitars, classic Killswitch.
Can I say
Double bass on a chorus, classic Killswitch. Cool. I like it.
you know what the only bad thing about that whole situation was?
Please tell me.
The dude wearing shorts. Why is he wearing shorts?
It was the bass player. I don't know. Yeah, he always
Yeah.
wears shorts. Yeah.
That makes no sense to me.
He's a metal
He's the
guy.
only one on the stage wearing shorts.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And they didn't kick him out because the style sucks, dude. What
I
can you
guess
do?
not. I guess not.
What do you want him to wear? Skinny jeans, dude?
It would have matched everyone else
No.
better.
So I wanted to talk about Drake's new song, but we don't have to.
Let's just make it a full-on music episode.
Okay.
Let's not tackle an actual topic. Let's just do.
Okay. All right. Cool. Fair enough. So like Drake's new song is called Die Trying, and it made me think of a band called Die Trying.
Okay.
And I don't know if I've ever played this for you before. Tell me if I have.
I don't remember it.
Okay. So I'm gonna play this. So I saw this band open for Papa Roach when Papa Roach was touring the Love Hate Tragedy record.
Yeah.
It was at Pops. One of the best live shows of it. It was sold out, wall to wall, people falling off the balcony, people jumping from the back bar to stage dive to the fucking stage. Like it was nutty. I think I've told you a story about that because I took the girl I was dating at the time. I picked her up and she was like dressed like to go to a club. I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know where we're going? I was like, I don't know if you should. You can wear it if you want. I'm just saying. Do you know where we're going? You've never been to Pops, and so, but Die Trying opened. I'll never forget this band only because the lead singer was so endearing with, like, it was one of those times where it's like, you know, you get times where you go to see a band you really love, like a band as popular as Papa Roach, and you have bands that are opening bands, and half the crowd gives them the time of day, right? It's like, all right, I'm here to see the whole show, and then the other half is like, I don't fucking care, just be done with it, right? And this dude tried his hardest to really win over the crowd, and he made what I think most people consider to be a fundamental mistake, but I liked it because he said fuck it. So they had this single and they did not play it last, believe it or not, but they had this single that had just come out and they just shot a music video for it. So he went on this whole sort of thing where it was like, I want to say thank you to these people. Thank you to Papa Roach for bringing us out. Thank you to this, and that. And our label. And it was like name dropping. We just dropped a music video. Hey, thanks to MTV for playing this. And like, there were some people in the crowd like, would you just shut up already? Like booing. And some people were like, oh, MTV. I know MTV. Like cheering. And like, I was like, good for that guy to like, cause he could have like dropped it halfway through and been like, all right, let's just play a fucking song, guys. But he was like, no, we're somebody. We're fucking doing it, and I'm gonna tell you fuckers about it. That whole thing. He wasn't like an ass about it, he was humble, but that rubs people the wrong way in certain situations. I've been to so many shows where opening bands like overstay their welcome, I guess, for the crowd there.
Yeah.
You always like Al and I have talked about Playing with the Urge, and you always like, well, why was it such a big deal? It's like, because their fans have been known to boo bands off stage.
Yeah.
And we didn't get booed off stage, so it was a win for me. Like, I don't know if we had the best show, but we didn't get booed off stage for fucked. Like, we heard those horror stories, and they're like, Jesus, I don't want to get booed off stage. That's terrible. And we wouldn't have been booed off stage. I would have kept going, by the way. I would have thrown my shoes at people.
We would have been booed on stage.
Yeah. Don't get it twisted. I would have fucking played through the booze. But nonetheless, so the song is called Oxygen's Gone.
Okay.
Good throwback. And it maybe you think it sounds like, I don't know. You tell me what you think. Did it fit in with Papa Roach for this tour? Okay. I don't remember who else played that night, by the way. It was them and Papa Roach, and for the life of me, I cannot remember who else was on that show. But anyway.
Do you know what that tour was? Was it a tour? Like a certain?
It was the Love Hate. It was the opening tour for Love Hate Tragedy.
I'm gonna try to Google it and try to find out. All
right, you do that. Here it is. This is Die Trying, and you'll totally feel the time period. By the way,
My oxygen's gone.
Had that same haircut, by the way.
I know this song. This is
you
very.
know this one?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this first 12 seconds is very kind of trappy.
God, Jesus Christ! It is trappy. It's very trappy. God damn you! That might even be a trapped riff. Is the dun 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 dun?
It does sound like it.
It's is that? Oh, that's Echo. Dun dun dun
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's a catchy song though, and it's got parkour in the video. So oh, put Papa Roach in the video. It's got to be a win, right?
It's pretty cool.
My oxygen's gone. I can't sleep, I can't eat. I cried to God just to hear me. It's another day, I'm still saying, with all my pain, we're not
Booba Stank in the video.
break me from these visions. Not yet, still soon.
It's that Cali connection, I guess.
It's too soon. It's too soon. But yeah. It's too soon. It's too soon. But yeah. My oxygen's gone.
It's so fucked up, but I look exactly like this lead singer. But I had big gauges and probably a couple more piercings. But it literally, I'm the same guy at this in this time.
My oxygen's gone. It's too soon. I can't sleep, I can't eat. I cry to God just to hear me. It's another day, I'm still saying, with all my pain, well, not yet. Break me from these visions. Not yet. Still soon for you.
Yeah, that does have like it does have a trapped vibe, but also like his vocal presence. Game or soundtrack for sure.
So they had a song with Jacoby also
Yeah.
called Conquer the World.
I've heard the whole record, but I don't remember it. I know I bought it. It's probably somewhere here in my house, but yeah, I don't know.
Oh, 03. Man, that was a good time for music.
Peak of our existence, homie.
Yep.
I posted a video on my Instagram, or no, our page's Instagram of Rob Zombie, Trina, and Lionel Richie performing on Conan,
Weird.
right?
Hmm.
The fact that Rob Zombie let those two on the same stage as him is just beyond bizarre, but also it's a testament to the time. It was like
Yeah.
mid 2000s. Do
Yep.
what you do.
Now I kind of want to like if we are able to pull off another that we did with Al, the draft. That's the word I'm looking
Oh,
for.
okay.
If we pull off another draft, like I want to do one that's like music from that time period and just do like off the wall.
A mid 2000s draft.
Yeah, like 2000 to 2005. Just and you could pick a genre or whatever. But it would be awesome to do it with bands like that had one single that went big.
I got so many.
I know you would.
I got
But it would be
bands
fun.
for
It would be fun to
days,
play the
dude.
music videos for them and stuff during the draft.
Got
That'd be
bands for days.
yeah.
All right. So before we get out of here, let's do one more throwback, but I want to give you my inspiration for this throwback real quick.
Okay, before you do, I have a quick question. Do you know
Please.
the band, or have you heard of the band, House of Protection?
No, who's that?
I don't know. It popped up in my Apple Music when I was looking through stuff earlier, and then I just seen that Architects did a song on their new album with that band, and I just didn't know if you knew who they were or not.
No, don't know who that is.
Okay. Anyways,
Should we look them up? No.
can don't matter. I listened to like 10 seconds of one of their songs, but that's as far as I got.
10 seconds, huh?
Yeah.
House. Oh shit. This came up. No, okay. I did not listen to this a lot, but yeah, no. Okay. All right. Let's do it. This came up in my Instagram feed a while back. Yeah. Okay. I didn't yeah, okay.
Scream or lie loud enough
Yes,
that someone
yes.
will believe. It may seem fairly obvious, but I don't think you'd agree.
Yeah, I remember seeing no, you know what? It came up in my feed, but then 2 hours later, one of my buddies sent this to me. He was like, "This is the new whatever," he said. I can't. Yeah. This shit's cool.
From taking it's what counts in this teeth. Yeah, there's a pattern from the past and it lives, it dies with me. Hey! Spinning all your rounds till you slip off track. Blaming someone else as you build your stack. Running the parade to the ground and back. Just a campaign that you feel attacked. Dream a lie long enough that everyone will see. The absence of conviction starts to rot out all your teeth. Shame there's not a muscle built to filter out deceit. I'll fix that pattern from the past and it lives and dies with me. Into the static, fade away, fade away. Into the static, fade away, fade away. Into the static, pulling teeth to cure the pain. At a place I can't sustain, losing sleep, out of frame, stuck beneath the waves again. Brings a scar you can't.
See, like normally I would say like I'm done with the two-man band shit, but that's cool. Make it grimy like that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
There's a lot going for just them two. There's a lot going on in that
Well,
song.
that would have been a good segue into what I really wanted to talk about, but we're running out of time, so we'll just do throwbacks. We can do that next week.
Okay.
Remind me next week that we watched that, and I'll talk about this guy on YouTube that talks about music that really pisses me off. Mainly because, man, like, I understand, like, the music industry has changed. And if you're someone who grew in the music industry 30 years ago, you're going to look at it now and go, what the fuck happened? But at the same time, don't discredit the artists because of that.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's all I'm going to say. You know, you got people on YouTube and people on the internet talking about like artists don't try anymore. It's too easy to write music. And it's like, no, it's not. What do you mean it's too easy? Have you written a hit? No, it's not. Don't say that.
Right.
Don't say that. That bugs me. Like, I don't like Taylor Swift, right? I don't like Beyonce, but somebody wrote those hits.
Yeah.
Whether it came easy to them, fine, but they still had to do it.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Don't do that. That pisses me off. And then to me, that's more of a disparagement to, you know, bands that aren't pop and aren't mainstream and top 40 and don't have a collection of songwriters that write for them, and they write their own fucking songs. They tour on them. They fucking grind it out, and they build a fan base because of those songs and because of that hard work. And it's like, was it easy to them? Okay, so they have all this technology now. They used technology to write their songs. They didn't have to go to a producer. But why was that easy? They're not making money.
Right.
Okay, let's say they got successful on TikTok. Guess what? That ends.
Yeah.
You got TikTok famous for a minute, but what do you do now?
It
So it's
seems
never
like
it's never
that,
easy.
if that's specifically somebody that's from 30 years ago in the industry saying things like that,
Oh,
that
probably
sounds
longer than that, but I'm just
like-
saying.
well, what I'm
like,
saying is that sounds like a jealousy. There's some jealousy wrapped up in there in the fact that not that it's easy, but there's more avenues that may not be as hard to break into for musicians and bands these days.
Like I push back against streaming only because I think it robs the artist blind.
Yeah.
That's really I'm in defense of the artist. I'm not in defense of change
Yeah.
and evolving, but I want the artist to get paid also. But I'll never say that it's easy to write music. That's insane. It's
Yeah.
insane. It's insane. It's not easy for anyone, regardless of the genre. Like, and you know, there are some people who what did you text me about Benny Blanco the other day?
Oh,
Like,
I asked you if you thought it was weird that he's married to Selena Gomez now.
and I reacted, A, why do you know that? B,
Yeah.
why do I care? But I'll tell you something interesting about him. I saw a clip of him talking about writing some hit song that, or, you know, producing some hit song that he was a
Speaking
part
of
of the writing.
somebody who's had their hands in massive music.
Yeah, but even though he said it didn't take a lot of time, he didn't say it was easy. Is my
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
I just think it's fucking rude. It's not fucking easy. Then do it, fucker.
Yeah.
I wouldn't make a YouTube video saying, it's fucking easy now. All these artists are fucking, yeah, it's not easy. I don't care what apps, what fucking technology you have at your disposal. It's not fucking easy. You still have to create. You still have to use your brain to think about, let me craft something. Let me construct when when it comes when it comes to writing a song front to back, there's still like a thing you have to do where it's like this all has to make sense.
Yeah.
Not just to me, but to everybody else that listens to it. That's not
Right.
easy. That's never easy. So like whether it's you in an acoustic guitar or whether it's you in front of a computer and using all electronics, all apps, all whatever the case may be, that's not easy.
Yeah.
That bothers me. When and you could be a 15-year-old saying that. No, it's not. Then do it.
Right.
Write a song that gets popular. Or just write a song. If you say that and you haven't written a song, then shut up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll get into that next week. So we'll end this on a throwback. My inspiration for this was because my buddy sent this to me. So you like Bone Thugs and Harmony, right?
I do.
And I introduced you to Migos, I don't know, like 3 years ago. Did you ever do your
It's
research
been a
on them?
minute. Do you want the answer to that?
No, you did not. But okay. So he sent this like I don't know if this I'm assuming this is AI generated, and I hate myself for even giving this a fucking chance, but it made so much sense. And I hated that it made sense, but also I'm like, all right, now it just makes me want to listen to the song. So you're a Bone fan. Migos, you didn't really do much with, but check this out. And then we'll do the original song.
Still having big straps, phone tap, running laps, cross the map, hot trap, 50,000 on crap, plug, got that baby powder. These niggas out here sour, 80K perform for hours. Should've played for the Dolphins, should've played for the Saints. Niggas saying it's a drop, take off still, having bank, still playing with that oil, still playing with that dope. Mike kept me on the nose, still chopping it up with bow. I got bitches out of Florida, having bitches out of Georgia, new bitch hit my phone, say she wanna give me don't cut, no by Georgia, don't hot.
All right, so Migos rapping over classic Bone Thugs and Harmony. It just made me. I like Migos, but it made me appreciate Bone so much more. But also, did you know that I don't know if you know that song, but that song, that beat was used for a different rap group that Eazy signed before Bone Thugs and Harmony,
Oh, really?
and they put it on a record, and Eazy had to be like, we got to get that back, and we got to use it for Bone. True story.
So did he pay for it to get it back?
No, he just said, well, you're on my record label. I'm just going to take it back.
Huh.
And Bone's going to use it. The same friend of mine that sent me that Migos video sent me that video talking about that, which is crazy to think about. But that's the 90s and hip hop. You just had it was the Wild West. It was just like dudes like, nah, it's mine now. So let's do my throwback. Let's do Bone.
Okay.
For the Love of Money. And I just watched a video earlier and I just sent it to the same friend. It was dudes in like 2024 reacting to Biggie and Bone, Notorious Thugs. And they were like, oh my God. Like, I was like, where are you guys from? You're in your like early 20s. You've never heard this song before? Like, what have you been doing? Where have you lived? What have you been listening to? Who are your friends? Who are your parents? Like,
But are they
come on.
but are they doing it on purpose to make it
Like
seem
as an
like they're doing-
ironic sort of
Yeah,
like we
right.
want to get clicks thing. If they
Uh-huh.
are, I hate them even more. I hate them less if they just were ignorant. You know what I mean?
But the young?
I don't know, early 20s probably. I mean,
So I guess it's
they like
possible. I
looked
mean,
younger than me. I mean, that made me
yeah.
feel old as fuck. I was like, why do these fucking dumb kids not know what this is? This is ridiculous. All right, here we go. Throwback of the week. Foe, the Love of Money. Bone Thugs and Eazy-E. Rest in peace.
For the love of money.
You've heard this, right?
For sure.
Okay. God bless you. There was a little bit of hip hop in you.
Gotta get mine. Hey, taking a shot on the lounge and top of the phone. Call up my homie, tape at home.
Flash.
Polishing this Mac 10 Chrome. Got a lick, we can hit so cold.
Before he went to jail.
To the town with a flip of bird. My way to the curb, so I swerve and roll loud. To pick up the rest of my thugs. Let's break on the mission for counting up more now. Joe, when I hit the bump, gonna ride like every day. With 4 more thugs, I'm a bro with and stroll with till we end up in the grave and lay. Putting in the trolley. We spotted the place and quickly rolled up. Gotta make that money, man. Hopped out of the ride, see flesh then showed up. Fucking the kaboom, so drop it on down when I'm into the room. Them dumb. And I'm shaking the dice and hitting in naturals on them fools. And I'm looking lovely. You better not think it's funny. I'm coming up quicker than 9 quarts. Cause flesh be loving his money.
I'm giving up love to the hustlers, all them sanctity hustlers, making that money, stand on your feet. And you better believe, gotta have that cheese for the green leaves, never catch me sleep. Steady on the grind, get my stand down from a crime, and I hit up the 99. Gotta keep that bankroll, making me say a 20s, nickels and dime. Hit up for lick up that 211.
You remember when hip hop videos are still like this, but I felt like it was like exacerbated during this time, but it was like there's just shit going on, but you're like, I don't know what's going on. It's
Yeah.
like dudes walking in an alley or in between houses.
Uh-huh.
It's like a lot of them. It's like, why are you guys all there at the same time? And it's like, all right, now we're in a house, we're playing dominoes. It's so funny, like
It's just like set up a bunch of cameras just doing whatever.
do
We'll turn
shit.
it black and white
just do
and
shit.
just do Everybody do something
Rock
different.
bands can't do that though, right? It's like you can't just do shit. You have to have a purpose, right?
I don't know. I'd like to see somebody try.
People have. You remember when Framing Hanley covered Lollipop? Have you seen that music video?
Maybe when it first came out.
It's just do shit. It was like we're at a big
Okay.
house, we're playing cards. It's like strip poker. The lead singer's gonna go get his dick sucked. It was just do shit, that type of thing. And that's why like it was like cool because it was like a cover of a hip hop song. But yeah, it's so funny to like watch videos from this time period. It's like what's really going on? It's like the lifestyle. All right, cool.
Gotta get what's mine, then failing.
Funny
Been
bit.
kicking up dust, I'm a trailing, failing, 187. That's how it is, that I got to have it in the night. What? Mission to check a meal and still be real. Thugging on the clock, got creeping on the come up. Won't sleep till I'm done up. Gotta blaze my gun up. Hunt up another plotting scheme. Gotta make some great soldiers nut up. What up? Gotta get that business on, even though the Buddha run this done me feeling lovely. But I'm just in it for the love of the month.
Standing on the corner, straight slanging rocks. Oh man, here comes a crooked ass cop. So
Oh, it's the fucking edited version. Oh man.
and I hide behind a tree, making sure the popos don't see me. Now my fat sack of rocks, hell yeah, I stuffed them. Police on my drawers, I had to pause, and yeah, I still don't trust them. Now my game is tight
so
as
much.
hell is my game. Easy E, CPT or Eric Wright, it's all the same. Now those might trip on how I stacks my grips. I got to have it, yeah. For the
You know, I think about this time period too. I just watched the documentary again about the East Coast West Coast beef thing when Suge got up on stage and was like, Suge Knight was like, if you don't want a producer dancing in your videos, come to
Right.
Death Row, right? And I was thinking like, at at the time, I was like, oh yeah, well Easy does that too, but he just gets on the fucking videos and just raps and
Yeah.
holds up crack rocks. He doesn't dance like Diddy. He's just like the street life, bitch. What?
I don't
Like
know. I don't know what's worse.
I don't know. It's like, well, Diddy clearly. We don't. Easy died before the demons could come out, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Jesus. But it's funny to think about that because he was doing the same shit. Like he produced all these groups and it was in the shit, but he was just a dude.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was like trying to take the spotlight.
Yeah.
Whereas Diddy, you always felt like, why is this dude? When I had Will on a couple episodes ago, we were talking about that. The Big Papa video and the Juicy video. Well, I'm sorry, the songs, but like the Juicy song, like in Juicy, he's just like every 2 seconds, he's like, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And like the Big Papa video, he like, all things considered, he's like featured in the video as just like a dude. He just like, would you shut up and let Biggie fucking rap? But I guess Eazy's just like, oh, I'm gonna rap and just be a dude. But I don't know. Motherfucker. I'll say it for him. Clean version. God damn it.
Been talking with thugs to thuggish ways. Up on my prime every time. Follow me down the 9-9, and you will find all the McNine. Check out the rips, the nails drop down. Run them up and I'm hood rips. Like when I make it make grip, when I make click, while I'm with ruthless. The thug I big, put them in mud, buck them in pump for the love of money.
I went to that corner, by the way, in Cleveland. East 1999 in St. Clair.
Was it black
Guys
and
like-
white just like this?
In my mind, yes, but no. No. That was in like 2011. Oh yeah, when I was there. Yeah. 2011. No. I went before that. 2009. I went there for the oh shit, that was 07. I went there for the Indians Yankees playoff series in Cleveland, the ALDS. That was the famous bug game. If you know what I'm talking about. If not, but yeah, we went there. It was me and my girlfriend at the time. We just went there and like took pictures. We are like, hey.
With nothing to lose, rolling with troops, rolling with thugs, it's going down. Steady pumping 3 rounds, running with a McBang, bang.
I had to go.
Money made, it's still the same, steady running things well. Then follow me now, well, I'll take you up into the dark side of me run. See, for the W done, for the bud I run.
Ready to
for
get up
the
on my
money.
flames, up in the stud gang. So people's me creeping, me crawling off on the mission back in the days. Crazy was dealing with thugs that wanted to get paid. But it's in my son, little thugs the rich, step up on a mission for money. You give up the gas, now drop it down fast, cause me and my partner was hungry. And if it was stolen, you might get your blow to the temple and bone road dogging. Just make this lick you simple and run to hell with Sandra. Me fellow with bang and double my rebels, remember me billion now. I'm gonna me dig ya, so leaving the digging you with it, cause tricky was good.
By the way, all of the cars in this video I would love to own now.
That'd be awesome.
Even the police cruiser,
Mm-hmm.
even that one. I would love it.
I'll get you and rip ya, so walk the ground. Get it robbing and stealing, making it killing, get a good dealing, needed $1 million, making me money with the thugs be chilling. For the money these fools be sending, Cleveland, with the vibe with thug getting off in the crazy scullers. And when I stick them, lick them, remember I get them up for the love of money.
Stoking cat food, walking jet move. Stoking cat food, walking jet move. Stoking cat food, walking jet move.
It didn't have to make sense. That's what I
Nope,
love
sure
about the
didn't.
90s.
Just do shit. That's all you gotta
Just-
do. Do
Just
shit.
do stuff. Just do stuff. It didn't have to make sense. Just do stuff with a hot ass beat.
Yeah.
Just do shit. So funny. All right. Yeah, I'm excited. We got next week. We got to get into. I got to find this local video. This dude made this video about local bands. I got to find it. I was going to the bathroom in between shit, and I had it on, and I like kept my phone open, but my phone closed on its own, and it went away.
Hmm.
I can't find it now, but I gotta find it. You'll get a kick out of it. But it was essentially like talking about, and it's what inspired me to like talk about this dude that I was telling you about, like writing songs is easy, like making whatever. But but he was essentially making fun of bands in 2025 and how they approach social media and like relying on algorithms and not like I gotta find it. But that was my whole inspiration for that. But I couldn't find that video, and we ran out of time anyway. So next week we're gonna talk about that, and I'll play you the video of the dude talking about how like making songs is easy. It's easy. It's easy being an artist. Like, is it, fucker? Where's your hip fucking song? I
Yeah,
hate that shit.
let's
Shit
get
drives
Patrick
me
pissed off
bonkers,
during the
dude.
episode. That's a good idea.
Huh?
So let's get Patrick pissed off during the episode. That's a good idea.
That just drives me nuts when people say it's easy to write music. It's just okay. It might have come like a song might have come easy to you, but like, what's easy about it?
Yeah.
If it was easy, everyone would do it.
Yeah.
Everyone would write a song and put it on TikTok and get monetized and make some like a side hustle. I'm a janitor, but I also can write crazy fucking music and make like come on, it's not that easy.
Now,
It's
I
silly.
wonder. We can get into this later if you think it's even worth talking about. But I wonder if now's the time to actually do that because of the fact that TikTok is taking off so much music
I mean, you can
these
absolutely.
days. I wonder if now is the time for like somebody that makes their own music that's not on a label. Like now, maybe the time to get for you to really push to get your music to go viral.
Well, let's get into it more next week, but I would argue that there's always been a time to make your music, dude. If you love it and you have a passion for it, do it.
Well, I mean, I'm talking if you're trying to make it specifically for like a TikTok or a certain app or something like that. Like if you're trying to use that as your
Well, don't do
platform.
that. Don't do that. Don't make it. Yeah, no, don't do that. Because look, dude, anyone who's let's be honest, dude, and I'll be the first to say that I've you know in the days of streaming and like how accessible music is, I'll say that it's easy for people to hear your music, but at the same time, it's not easy to write it.
Yeah.
There's no writing a song for TikTok. That's not that you either have it or you don't, right?
Yeah, and I don't mean like write a song just to get on there and play your song. I mean,
To blow up, to like,
yeah,
catch a
yeah,
break. Yeah.
yeah,
But if you could do that, you have that talent. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
It's not fucking easy, dude. It doesn't come
yeah,
from a place where it's like anybody could do it. No, no.
yeah.
You have the talent, right?
Right. Yeah.
And I think that's what separates successful artists from everyone else. Most times, there's luck. There's luck of the draw. There's uh, connections. There's networking. There's all of this stuff. But like, I'm never gonna. You're never gonna hear me say it's fucking easy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And and to be honest with you, like the video I sent you of Dave Grohl talking about when he like um, joined like his first band. I don't think even today someone as successful as like Dave Grohl would be like, yeah, it's easy to write songs. That's
Yeah.
insane. That's insane.
Yeah.
He put in work to do that. And imagine
Yep.
how long it took him to like build this foundation and this legacy of hits that he has. And again, he got lucky, right? I mean, there's a lot of hard work. Kurt Cobain dies, he starts Foo Fighters, and he does it like any band at the time. He's like, I'm gonna get in a van, we're gonna fucking tour. I'm gonna write a record, we're gonna tour. But like, he could have failed. Maybe he didn't
Yeah.
have the songs, but he took a chance. I don't think a guy like that would even say like, yeah, it's easy. Go write a song. It's easy. I
Right.
don't know about that. That's just silly to me.
All
These
right.
internet guys and these YouTube guys that think it's easy, and it drives me nuts. Because again, for the next episode, but the reason it drives me nuts is because they're not taking into account that not every artist is the same. If you tomorrow decided, I'm gonna pick up a guitar. I'm gonna start writing songs, and you were like, hey, I want to show you these. Let's say you had the courage to do that next week. Like, hey, I wrote this song. I want to show it to you. Not everyone has the balls to do that.
Yeah.
It takes a tremendous amount of like not only perseverance to get through writing it, but also the confidence and the sort of belief within yourself to be like, I can show this to someone now.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying you, someone who doesn't play music
Right.
or write music, if you said to me tonight, hey, I bought a guitar. I started playing. Next week I'm gonna show you a song. We're like, all right. I feel bad for you. I'm not gonna judge you. I will listen, but
Yeah.
do your thing, dude.
Yeah. Just do shit, man. Just do shit.
Just film a video in black and white, play some dice. Yeah, maybe that would be better, but
Straight